This is the Lockin Veno Plus, a 3-in-1 doorbell, deadbolt, and security camera for your front door. Now, I've used a lot of smart security cameras and door locks over the years. Never have I had one that combined all 3 in 1. I've had some biometric that was fingerprint, but never with hand scanning. This is going to scan your veins and be able to use that as your key to unlock the door. Special thanks to Lockin for sending this lock over for review and for sponsoring this video. I'm very excited to try this out and to get it up. I actually have a door to my guest house in the back here that I want to install it on, but it's pouring rain outside and I need to get this video out. So instead, we're going to film the embargo closet. That's where all the things that are not yet ready for release are put, and I do need to make sure that that stays secure because those items are top secret and cannot get leaked, or else I won't be able to make videos like these. So today we're going to put this on that door, and that is going to become our lock for the embargo closet, and we'll be able to maintain our top secret level security clearance when it comes to new products from existing brands. But first, before we do that, let's jump into the box and go through what we have here. Straight away, you have a quick start guide, which will open up real quick. Don't need that. Inside, you've got a whole bunch of paperwork, including the quick start guide, as well as the same thing in Spanish and in French. So if you need those languages, that's all going to be right there. And then you also have the strike plate installation guide card that is a great template for installing this. I'll put those aside and go right into the lock here. Next up in the box. Whew, this is a solid, well-built, beautifully designed lock. You've got your doorbell button right there. You have your keypad on the front. I imagine this might have some issues with fingerprints. Actually, it doesn't look like it's too bad. It looks like it does have a fingerprint reader here as well as the palm reader. It says, remove this film before use. So I'm going to peel that off, and there is the camera up on top over there like so. One other thing that you're going to notice when you take this out of the box is that you have all of these red looking LEDs. That's your IR emitters, so that this camera is capable of seeing in the dark. This is a all-in-one, really well built, solidly designed, like I said before, unit, and it's contained. You can see on the bottom, on the back here rather, this is technically the inside. This goes up against your door, but this is a rubber gasket. This is sealed. There's no external parts with the exception of just this wire here, and that's the part that's going to go through your door. The back of it, and this is what goes on the inside, and this is a little bit bigger than some of the other ones that I've seen in the industry, but not obnoxiously huge. This is what it's going to look like in your house. So to give you an idea, here's my iPhone 17 Pro Max, and we're going to line them up side by side just like that, and you can see how big that is. It's really not that large overall. In fact, it's actually a little bit thinner width-wise than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. You have your turning knob here so that you can open and close the lock from the inside. Up on the top, you'll notice there's this little wedge here, so let's pull this out, and that is where I'm guessing your rechargeable battery goes. Now, this is capable of working with a solar panel lock. I haven't gotten that, with a solar panel to charge it. I don't believe I have that in this kit, but that is something that you can buy that's extra. And then another thing to notice under the panel here is a P button. I'm going to assume that that is for pairing the lock with your app. And then over here you have your Matter barcode, and Matter is a smart home protocol, which all of the carriers have sort of kind of gotten together and decided, hey, we're going to use this. They co-developed it. We're going to use this. It allows you to connect it to whatever smart home platform you have, as long as it's a modern one that has a Matter compatible system, so a Matter radio, which means that when you scan it, whether you're on Apple Home, Google Home, or SmartThings, or any of the other ones that are out there, and it's a relatively recent model, you're going to be able to adopt this. So other things that work with that, in case you're not familiar, are, for example, my lights over here. These are Matter set up. My key light over here in front of me is also Matter, so then I could have it, I could have buttons in front of me where on, for example, the Elgato keypad, where I could just turn those on and off without having to go into the individual app, and that makes management really, really nice. Now, on the other side of this, this is the part that goes up against this door, against your door, and it has this really nice rubbery feel over here, so it's going to be a nice grip on your door, and it's not going to scuff it up at all, which is really super nice. This comes off here, and you can see behind it, you have the spot where you're going to connect the cable. Now, if you remember from the front of the lock here, this is going to go through your door, through your bolt, the hole where your bolt is, and then the end of this cable here is going to plug into the other side of it. So these two are a pair. They have to go together. You need them both, and that is the basic function and operation of the lock. Let's see what else is in the box before we get this put up on the wall. This is important. I believe this is our battery. Nicely designed, says Lockin on the back there, and it looks like it's just going to clip right into place. This is a, let's see here, 5,000 milliamp battery. And how does it charge? Ah, I love it. Charges via USB-C. So when you do need to charge this, instead of other locks where you just have AA batteries or whatever, from the back of your lock when you're inside your house, you're going to pop that off. You'll just pop your battery out of there and then go and plug it into your USB-C charger in the wall, similar to what you would use to charge your iPhone or something similar. And then when it's charged, which I don't imagine takes a very long time because USB-C, usually these things charge pretty fast, and it's only 5,000 milliamps. Now, 5,000 milliamps for something like this is a solid amount of battery. 5,000 milliamps is also similar to what you'd see in a lot of these battery packs that we use to charge our cell phones. So it's a pretty industry standard for that. But again, this just slots right in like so, and then that is effectively plugged in and ready to go. So I'm going to pull that out because I'm not installing it yet. And then the last thing we have in here, this is your accessories box. So let me get the top off over here. It says open. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love the way this is designed. Oh, this is great. Never in my history of working with locks have I seen something this well laid out and organized. Well done. Okay, number A, you have the deadbolt itself. This is the part that's going to replace your existing deadbolt if you need to. You need to replace this because this actually has electrical components in it, so you need to use this one. B is a bunch of different screws. Okay, this is the receptacle for the deadbolt, I think, is C. D and E are the parts that go into your door to make sure that the deadbolt has somewhere to go. F is your keys, and they say Lockin on them, so very nice. G and H are your mounting screws. So G are the screws that go into the door frame to make sure that that's really solid and secure, and they're nice and long, so you get really good security screws in there. And then H are the ones that are going to join both sides of the lock together to make sure that that is properly mounted as well. All right, I'm going to put this all away and get ready to install it on lock and move the camera over there, and let's see how this goes. I got the old doorknob off here. We're going to replace it with a lock because that's what I got. So quick look at the quick start guide here. It tells us what we're supposed to do first. We've got the deadbolt, of course, strike plate, strike box, etc., all the goodies. Installation preparation. Fully charged lithium battery before installation. I should go do that. Okay, plugged it into the old USB-C. We're going to need a screwdriver. And normally when you're doing this on your front door, for example, you would have the actual handle and then you would have the deadbolt. We're not going to do that here, but that's fine for the purpose of this exercise. Open this up. Again, such a nice layout. Pull out the old tongue, the cable in first. Make sure it gets in there nice and clean. Oh, interesting. The reason why this is magnetic and wired is because this actually has a door contact sensor built directly into the faceplate here. I love that. Okay, this is the exterior assembly. Okay, so again, cable goes through the bottom of the hole. The middle lock goes through that way. So now, there we go. Got it on the outside of the door. Make sure it's level and lined up properly. Okay, now I'm going to hold both sides of the lock here to make sure that it goes in correctly. Be sure not to pinch your cables. Now we're going to plug the power cable, door status cable, and the Wi-Fi cable into the sockets on the interior assembly. So that's going to be on the back here. So power, where's the, oh, there, okay. So notice on the back here, you've got, what do they call these? Power, door status, and Wi-Fi. Power cable is going to go into this one here. The little pin, golden pin looking one is your Wi-Fi cable, and then your other one over here on the side is your door status cable. But given that they're all different shapes, that should be relatively obvious. Made it together. Give it a couple of test turns. There you go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, that screws in there for a while. And then again, give it a nice, solid. Okay, now we're going to put in the battery. Click.
Please open the Lockin Smart app and add the Lockin Smart lock.
There we go. Oh, you can emergency charge via USB-C from the bottom, looks like. Oh, damn, that's clever. There's a deadbolt behind the doorbell. Love it. Alright. When you put this on here, it closes. Awesome. Calibrate deadbolt. Now that's checking. Can it lock? Can it unlock? Yes, it can. It's doing its job. Now, when you've got this installed, this is going to work correctly, but I wanted to show you on the door what this looks like so that you know what to expect. What you see here now is that the door is locked. So if I go to fingerprint, unlocked. Now, because I have it set to auto lock immediately, when the door would close, it automatically locks.
Door locked.
Now, let's approach the door and try and unlock it using our palm. Okay, it's scanning. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's almost magic. Incredible. Look at that. It detected me coming up. Sensors kicked in. I raised my hand and it unlocked. I love it. It also has a front-facing camera that's capable of detecting when packages are delivered, people are in front of your door, as well as if somebody takes your package and walks away with it. One thing I didn't really show off here is we got keys, remember? There's nowhere here to put the keys, right? Surprise, if you open the doorbell button, underneath it is a physical key. Unlocked. All in all, I was very happy with this lock. Installation was super easy. It connected to my Wi-Fi, no problem. I was able to get it set up and locking and unlocking, as well as having the door auto-sensing whether it was closed or open, as well as getting an alarm when the door was left unlocked and was left open. I've had a lot of experience with different smart locks over the years, from Wise, as well as August, Schlage, Kwikset, etc. This one unlocks the fastest out of any of the ones that I've ever tried, which is fantastic because that's important when you're carrying a ton of stuff and you just want to wave at it, have it unlock, and then get into your house. I'm definitely going to be moving this over to the guest house like I mentioned at the beginning of this video once it finally stops raining sometime in the next week here. The Lockin Veno Plus is $260 normally, currently on sale for $189.99. There's an option to get a dual battery kit version that costs $219.99 today. Normally it's $319, so some really good sales here at the end of the month on the Amazon Spring Big Sales. I'll leave a link to everything down below. Thank you once again to Lockin for sending this over for review and for sponsoring this video, and as always, thanks for watching.